What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Itz-Beez-Da, the TrackStar, and welcome back to Dancehall Masterclass, Chapter 4. So, we done with the rhythm as far as the foundation, all of the structure, bass, kick, perks, hi-hat, melodies, and all of that type of stuff. So now we have to arrange it. I arrange my rhythms in a very specific way, a very organized way. Like, my thing them for organize, you understand what I say? So, the first thing I could do, I go left click any one of these, anyone, it don't really matter, and try and highlight all of these. Then we're gonna right click on the top one because that's only a channel with the notes them in the scale, all of them. So we don't need that. So then we'll press Control and C for copy. And we'll press Control, Shift, and Insert. We'll get a new track. We'll press Enter. Cool. We need to come out of the piano roll. Then we'll just press Control and V, paste, right? Turn off the loop. Make sure so this thing turn off. Then we'll go into the piano, into the playlist now, and right click and press Split by Channel. Now we have every single channel, every single melody on its own channel, or own sampler, or whatever you want to call it. You know what I mean? So we have everything on its own. So now we can start arrange rhythm and all of that. Before we do that, we have a few settings we want to go through. First, we go come to this drop-down menu, right? We do go to Pick a Panel and we do press Enable, right? That's so. If we turn that off, notice say all of the things that move by us are gone. So we'll make sure so we go Pick a Panel and we'll enable it. Boom. As far as the width and all of that, it's really up to you. It don't really matter to me. Kind of like it how it is. Me don't really care. It don't really matter. Next, we don't make sure so we have drag to rearrange auto group patterns / channels. Cool. We can also change it for show up on the right side over here. So that's another option. Like I say, all of these things don't really matter. It's really up to you and how you want it. As long as it's a show for me, I'm fine. So now what we do is we do left click pan one, we do hold on pan shift, and we do come down to the last one before the pattern 16 because that's everything pan one track. We do select all of them there. We do drag now, boom, and we do drop. Like that. Now we have every single pattern in the playlist. Cool. So another thing what I like do, for arrangement reasons, is I like for color code all of me VST them separate from a sample them. So the way how me do that. So let's delete all of these. So now we have this one track, which pattern 16 or pattern 1 now, with everything on it. So we don't make sure so we don't highlight all of the VST them. And the easy way to do this is just to left click on one and then right click on every other one where you want to highlight. So I'll do Synth Master and we'll come down to Nexus. Then if you color them, we'll go to the drop down menu here, we'll go color selected and we'll go gradient. Boom. And we'll just pick two color, we'll go green to like a blue or whatever. That's fine. Press accept. Now we have everything color. So we know all our VST them separate. Then we'll do the same thing again. We'll copy all of them, insert a new track, paste, turn off loop, right click, split by channel. Now this time, notice that we have color on everything. So now we do left click, highlight everything. Here is where we're going to go back and set up some more settings. So we don't go back to the drop down menu, we don't go edit. And we don't turn on this option and say drop on track header locks to content, right? So we don't show you what that do. If we turn it off, right? If we drop a track, so let's say we just take Amnespear and we drop it. Boom. Then what happens is me can then go here and copy Amnespear all over. But what that also do now is if me for drop Amnespear, let's say we do the bell, right? So we drop it down here. So if me click on it, because we turn off the option there, if me come up here and click, me can then hold on 1 second. Hold on there. Okay, cool. So if you don't have the option turn on, if you turn it off, me can click on this and then add it up here. So, you know what I mean? And I'll show you a thing. So if let's say we add that, right, and we just move fast and we're not really paying no attention to it, we can easily make a mistake because instead of this, all of a sudden the piano gone because, we never have this set for only allow the spear to be on this channel. So now if me for take back this and go edit and turn on drop and track header lock to content, notice that we don't have it turn on because we turn it off. We don't right click now on the channel itself and go lock to content. Boom. So now, if I take this ballerina thing, if I click on it, move it around, I can put it anywhere in the track, anywhere in the playlist, right? But up here so. I can't put it up here so. But anywhere else, it can go there. You understand what I'm saying? So it prevents you from making kind of typical mistake because that's an easy mistake to make. You understand? You can probably just, they do something and you just say, you know what, them, let me shorten this up. I'm shorten up this a clip here. And then all of a sudden, you forget to you do that and you try extend the pattern up here so now and you try put the pattern there. But because you never have it locked to only allow that the pattern there, you end up put the ballerina pattern. Just like if me click on this and come down here, so now I can put this, so even though it's not the track where it's supposed to dip on. So that's kind of a feel safe. So you want to make sure so you have that turn on. And then what you don't do now is you don't just highlight everything and drag and drop. And what you don't do, it will automatically lock everything. You see it show the little lock right here. Once I see that, you know say that are the only thing where you can put on that the channel. You understand what I'm saying? And that make it easy if you extend your beat without having to worry about nothing. No. If you have like this, so you have ballerina and expand, you have the two of them, you can put either one on the pattern, depending on which one you have selected. So it's something to be very, very careful about. Over time, you will get better with it. It is tricky at first when me did that first, try to understand it, but no, it's a very easy thing. You understand what I'm saying? So cool. So we have every pattern what we need. We need to double up them, yeah? Just like that. Cool. So we have every pattern I need. When me typically arrange my beats, I always go out to when I don't put the first chorus. So I know say the intro will be 8 bar. So 8 bar would have stopped right aside the 9. Then would have the chorus typically upon the 17th. You understand? Or 21. In this situation without the 21. So I'm going to put all of my patterns out there so, and then I just start build my melody with the main melody, which would be the piano. And because we have everything locked to the same content, we can just simply drag out whatever we want. Let's go back. Cool, so we say, all right, that's the intro. Yeah. And we can just build upon it, you understand what I say? So that's the first part. Second part, I just want to introduce certain little sounds or whatever, so we can just bring them in over here. So. And for copy, the way me a copy, hold on pan control, left click and highlight whatever you want. Hold on pan shift, left click and drag, and you can easily build your rhythm. Cool, and just like that, we have intro, verse, chorus. So a few little things before we end the video. So to add a marker, hold on pan Alt, press T. Boom. Type in the name, intro, press enter. Now, wherever you have this cursor, when you press Alt and T, is where this first marker is going to land. For every other marker what you want to add, all you have to do is right click on the location. So the right click and we'll put verse, press enter, boom, we have a verse, Right click here, press hook, press enter, we have a hook. Now, the big benefit to having markers is that now, if you go on the number pad and you press the period or the dot right next to the 0, you can move easily between any marker in the playlist. Easily. So if we do the intro, I'm going to hear the hook sound, just like that. I'm going to go back to the intro quick, go to the verse. Hook, intro, verse. You understand what I say? So it allows you to move really, really fast, and you can have as many markers as you want. It does not matter. Cool? Another thing, if you are working, let's say we are working on the hook, right? I want the hook play. So I'll show you a thing. So let's say we want the hook just loop. We have 2 ways to do it. If we want the hook for just loop constantly and never go back to the intro or the verse, we can just right click up at the top and scroll to the left and select this, and now whenever I play, it always loop. Cool. That's one way to do it. Press Ctrl and D for deselect. Another way to do that, to make a loop, is to right click on the marker and press place loop. You don't get a little arrow like that. Make sure say it the right which part the hook start. Now all of a sudden, whenever I play, we have a loop. Cool. We can come down here so. And it don't play. But once it get past this marker, it never ever do go back to down with the verse there. So if we don't understand, we just do some changes and we want just constantly make it a loop while we are changing or we are changing. We just put a loop there and go and do what we are doing. You understand what I say? Certain little quick certain little quirks, little feature will help you navigate easier through the playlist. Now we have a lot more things to go through, but we just kind of show exactly what me would I do when me arrange my rhythms. You understand what I say? So that's it for this video. In the next video, we are gonna go over like adding like breaks, like dropouts, and like things like that, spice up the arrangement a bit. So until next time, it's your boy Itz-Beez-Da, the TrackStar. Peace.